Today is Tuesday, January 20th, 2026. Prayer for healing relief from pain, sickness, and stress. Don't scroll, not yet, because this prayer is for you. Yes, you, sitting there, feeling the weight of the world pressing down on your shoulders, feeling the heaviness in your chest, the tightness in your body, the restless nights where sleep seems impossible and peace feels like a distant memory. This is your moment. Your heart needs this right now, and the universe is calling your name, whispering softly yet powerfully, telling you to stop for just a few minutes and listen, because what I'm about to speak is not ordinary, it's not casual, it's divine, it's a prophetic word meant to touch the deepest part of your soul that has been hurting, that has been crying silently, that has been longing for relief from pain, from sickness, from stress that feels endless, from anxiety that sneaks in and steals your joy, from fear that holds you back from stepping fully into your destiny, from doubt that makes you question if God, the universe, or even life itself is really on your side. And I promise you, this is your confirmation that it is, that you are not alone, that even now, unseen forces, angelic presences, divine energy, and the vibration of the universe itself are moving on your behalf, surrounding you, protecting you, aligning circumstances, people, opportunities, and signs to bring breakthrough into your life in ways so sudden, so powerful, that your heart will skip a beat when it happens, and you will know without a doubt that you were never forgotten, that every tear you have shed, every struggle you have endured, every sleepless night, every moment of fear, every time you whispered a prayer into the destiny is moving toward you, and even if you feel like giving up, even if your body aches, even if your mind races, even if your heart doubts, I am here to tell you that your story is far from over, that the next chapter is about to be written with blessings, with love, with peace, with health restored, with stress lifted, and with miracles that defy explanation. And all you have to do is remain open, remain aware, remain trusting, remain still enough to recognize the movement of the divine around you, because it is there, swirling, flowing, aligning everything for your highest good. And the moment you acknowledge it, the moment you see it, the moment you feel it, your life will shift, your perspective will change, and a wave of relief will wash over you, deep, deep into your bones, into the very fibers of your being, dissolving fear, anxiety, and pain like mist before the morning sun. And right now, I want you to breathe deeply, slowly, and imagine, just for a second, a light, pure and golden, descending from above, enveloping you, warming you, surrounding you, filling every corner of your body that has been cold, tense, or hurting. And as it does, feel the stress melting away, the sickness losing its grip, the anxiety fading, the heaviness lifting, because this is not wishful thinking, this is divine promise, this is prophetic truth, this is your life shifting, your heart awakening, your soul remembering that you were born to thrive, to experience joy, to love freely, to receive freely, to heal fully, and to step boldly into the plan that has been written for you before you even took your first breath. And as you feel this, hear this, know this, recognize this, you are being prepared for something bigger than you can imagine, something beyond your wildest dreams, something so aligned with your soul purpose that even the trials, the pain, and the stress you have endured were necessary to bring you to this exact moment, this exact breath, this exact awareness. And while your eyes may be closed, your heart is open, your spirit is awake, and your mind is ready to receive the miracles, the messages, the signs, the angels, the blessings, and the healing that have been on their way for a long time, patiently waiting for you to stop scrolling, patiently waiting for you to pay attention, patiently waiting for you to believe that you are worthy, that you are capable, that you are loved beyond measure, that your healing is inevitable, that your breakthrough is already occurring even if you cannot yet see it, that the universe is conspiring in ways you cannot control but must trust, that your angels are moving on your behalf in ways you would never dream. And that your life is about to pivot in a direction so powerful, so transformative, so beautiful, that when it happens, you will finally understand that all the waiting, all the pain, all the sleepless nights, all the tears, all the fear, all the anxiety, they were never wasted. They were preparing you for this, for now, for this exact moment of awakening, of relief, of healing, of restoration, of divine alignment, of peace descending upon you, of your heart expanding, of your spirit rising. And as you hear this, feel this, know this, hold on to this truth. You are not broken, you are not forgotten, you are not alone, and you are about to step into the miracle that has been written for you since the beginning of time. And when it arrives, and it will, you will remember this moment, this word, this breath, this awareness, and you will understand, arrive, and right now, I want you to imagine, just for a moment, that there is a golden light, a divine energy, a spiritual presence so powerful that it wraps around you like a warm blanket, filling every cell in your body with healing, peace, and clarity, dissolving the tension in your shoulders, the heaviness in your chest, the fog in your mind, the stress that has held you captive for so long. And as you breathe in this light, as you feel it moving through your veins, know this. Your spirit is awakening, your soul is remembering, your heart is opening, and the universe is gently nudging you, guiding you, showing you signs that you cannot ignore if you are willing to pay attention, signs like repeated numbers, 111, 222, 333. Appear on clocks, receipts, license plates, everywhere you look, coincidences that feel too precise to be random, thoughts that enter your mind that are not yours, moments where you suddenly know what to do, who to call, where to go. These are not accidents, these are messages, these are whispers from angels, from the universe, from God, telling you that you are being led, that your path is divinely orchestrated, that your awakening is not a mistake, and that your heart, even now, is being prepared for a level of joy, love, and fulfillment that you have never felt before. And I need you to really hear this. Every fear that tells you you're not enough is a lie. Every worry that tells you you can't heal is a deception. Every thought that tells you this will never change is not your truth, because your truth, your reality, your destiny is one of restoration, one of abundance, one of divine favor, one of peace that surpasses understanding, and it is reaching for you even as you sit here, even as you listen to this, even as you let your mind wander to the doubts and fears that have kept you stuck, because the universe, God, and your angels are persistent, and they will not stop until you recognize your worth, until you recognize your power, until you step fully into the life you were born to live. And I want you to visualize this. A river of golden light flowing through you, clearing out old energy, toxic thoughts, self-doubt, fear, anxiety, sickness, worry, and stress, carrying it all away downstream, out of your body, out of your spirit, out of your mind. And as it flows, it leaves behind a calm, a clarity, a warmth, a certainty, a confidence that is unshakable, a knowing that says, I am loved, I am guided, I am protected, I am awakening, I am ready. And as you feel this, as you sense this, pay attention, because your awakening is not just about relief from pain or stress. It's about recognizing the divine blueprint of your life, the purpose you were designed to fulfill, the relationships that are meant to bless you, the career, the opportunities, the breakthroughs that have been waiting for you while you were too tired, too distracted, too hurt, too burdened to see them. And the signs are everywhere if you open your eyes, your heart, and your mind. The synchronicities, the coincidences, the chance meetings, the dreams that feel vivid, the thoughts that repeat, the songs that play at exactly the right moment, the numbers, the visions, the flashes of intuition that come when you least expect them. These are all confirmations that you are on the right path, that your awakening is real, and that your spirit is remembering what your soul has always known, that you are worthy of health, worthy of peace, worthy of love, worthy of joy, worthy of miracles, worthy of a life that feels like grace in motion. And as your heart opens to this, you will begin to notice a shift in your energy, subtle at first, maybe a tingling in your body, maybe a sense of lightness in your chest, maybe clarity in your mind, maybe a feeling of calm that hasn't been there in years. But then it grows, it intensifies, it becomes undeniable, it becomes your reality. And you will start to see doors opening, people coming into your life who elevate you. Opportunities presenting themselves that feel too perfect to be coincidence, and messages from the universe in the form of angel numbers, signs, or even words from strangers that touch your soul in ways that feel impossible, because your spiritual awakening is not just a feeling. It is a signal, a confirmation, a divine orchestration that is guiding you toward a new version of yourself, a healed version of yourself, a free version of yourself, a loved version of yourself. And as this unfolds, you will start to release the old, the toxic, the limiting beliefs, the fear, the doubt, the heaviness, because your soul knows it is time to rise, to expand, to step fully into the destiny that has been calling you all along. And yes, it may feel overwhelming at first. Your heart may beat faster, your mind may race, your emotions may surge, but this is the energy of transformation, the energy of your awakening, the energy that says, I am alive, I am ready, I am being restored, I am being renewed. And if you stay present, if you stay aware, if you pay attention to the whispers, the signs, the synchronicities, the angel numbers, the messages from the universe, you will begin to see that every trial you faced, every heartbreak you endured, every moment of pain, every sleepless night, every worry, every fear, every obstacle, it was preparing you for this awakening, this clarity, this divine guidance, this transformation. And as it unfolds, you will feel a peace like no other, a clarity that cuts through confusion, a lightness that lifts the heaviness from your body and soul, a sense of purpose that fills your heart, a love that expands beyond your imagination, and your spirit will awaken fully aware that you are being guided, fully aware that you are being loved, fully aware that you are stepping into a destiny that has been waiting for you your entire life. And as you take this in, let it soak into your being, let it fill you completely, let it awaken every cell in your body, let it lift every burden from your mind, let it heal every wound in your heart, let it illuminate every shadow in your spirit, because this is your awakening, this is your spiritual revelation, this is your divine moment. This is your soul remembering that you are limitless, you are powerful, you are worthy, you are healed, you are loved, you are aligned, and nothing can stop the miracle that is beginning to unfold in your life right now. And if you listen closely, if you stay open, if you pay attention to the signs, the angel numbers, the synchronicities, the whispers, the visions, the dreams, the nudges, the coincidences, the messages in the music, the messages in conversations, the timing of events, the flashes of intuition that enter your mind, they are all saying the same thing. You are ready. You are awakening. You are being guided. You are being restored. You are being loved. You are being healed. Your life is about to change in ways you cannot yet imagine, and it will feel like grace, like magic, like miracle, like divine orchestration. And when it happens, you will finally see that every moment that led you here was necessary, that every struggle was preparation, that every tear was a seed, that every sleepless night was a step toward this awakening, and that now, right now, your soul is ready to receive, your heart is ready to open, your mind is ready to believe, and your spirit is ready to rise. Listen closely, don't scroll, because this part is for your soul. This message is meant to stir something deep within you that has been waiting, yearning, and dreaming for far too long. The part of you that has felt incomplete, that has felt like love was always just out of reach, that has wondered if you would ever meet someone who truly sees you, truly understands you, truly loves every fragment of your being without hesitation or conditions, because the universe is about to answer that prayer, and you may not see it yet, but it is already in motion, it is already aligning, it is already moving toward you in ways that are precise, intentional, and divinely orchestrated. And even now, unseen hands, the hands of angels, the energy of the cosmos, the guidance of God, are arranging your path to intersect with someone whose soul resonates perfectly with yours. Someone whose presence in your life will feel like a homecoming, like a recognition of something ancient and sacred. Something that your heart has always known but has been waiting for the perfect timing to awaken fully. And listen carefully, because this is not about rushing, forcing, or grasping. It is about opening, receiving, and trusting that everything is falling into place exactly as it should. Trusting that the signals, the numbers, the coincidences, the synchronicities, the feelings that rise up in your chest, the dreams that linger long after you wake, the moments where intuition nudges you toward a choice, a person, or a direction. All of these are divine markers telling you, your soulmate, your perfect match, your divine partner is near, and your destiny is aligned. And I want you to feel that deep in your bones, that tingling awareness that something is about to shift, that the loneliness, the confusion, the past heartbreaks, the disappointments, the failed connections, the unfulfilled promises, they were all necessary, they were all lessons, they were all part of the spiritual curriculum designed to prepare your heart, to strengthen your spirit, to refine your energy, to remove what no longer belongs in your life, and to open space for the love, the union, the partnership, the divine connection that is ready to enter. And as you imagine this, as you feel this, pay attention, because the universe is never silent. It speaks constantly, and it speaks through subtle, often overlooked signs, the numbers you keep seeing repeatedly: 111, 222, 444, 555. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations, they are messages, they are reminders that your path is being guided, that the right person is approaching, that doors are opening and closing according to divine timing, that what you've been waiting for is already being arranged in the unseen realm. And even if your mind doubts, even if your heart hesitates, even if your past hurts whisper that it won't work, even if fear rises, know this: your destiny cannot be derailed. Your soulmate cannot be delayed beyond the perfect timing that the universe has set. And the connection that is about to enter your life will be unlike anything you've ever known. It will feel familiar and new all at once. It will feel like a mirror of your soul, reflecting both your strengths and your vulnerabilities, honoring both your light and your shadows, supporting your growth, inspiring your dreams, challenging you to become your highest self, and celebrating the fullness of who you are, because divine love is never small. It is never conditional, it is never imperfect. It is precise, it is powerful, it is transformative, and it will arrive at a time when your soul is fully ready to recognize it, receive it, and merge with it in a way that feels predestined, inevitable, and sacred. And as you listen, as you feel, as you imagine this, I want you to visualize your energy shifting, your heart opening, your vibration rising to match the frequency of this divine connection, to align with the person who is coming toward you not just for companionship but for a spiritual union, a partnership of purpose, a love that is anchored in destiny and divinely guided, a love that awakens your soul and catalyzes your growth, a love that shows you mirrors of yourself you never knew existed, that inspires you to rise higher, that brings out the best version of you, that carries healing, joy, and abundance into your life like a tidal wave. And I want you to notice even now the subtle signs that have been appearing, the nudges, the coincidences, the moments of Intuition, the sudden awareness of someone or something, the dreams that linger and repeat, the gentle tug in your heart that says, "Pay attention," because these are all indicators that the universe is aligning people, places, events, and opportunities for this divine encounter, that it is preparing you for the meeting that will feel like destiny, that will shift everything in your life, and that will bring clarity to what you have been searching for. And I want you to hear this. The soulmate you are destined to meet will not just be a partner in love, they will be a partner in purpose, in healing, in growth, in joy, in life, in everything. Because divine unions are never about superficial attraction or fleeting feelings. They are about connection on the soul level, recognition of destiny, the merging of life paths, and the unfolding of a shared journey that is greater than the sum of its parts. And I need you to let that sink in, let it marinate in your heart, because it is coming, it is real, it is prepared, it is guided, it is aligned, it is inevitable. And the moment you open your heart fully, the moment you release fear, the moment you trust the signs, the moment you step into your own power, the moment you raise your vibration to meet this energy, the universe will bring them to you in a way that will feel miraculous, synchronistic, magical, and undeniably sacred. And it will be clear, unmistakably clear, that this was never about chance, never about timing you could control, never about luck. It was always about divine orchestration, perfect alignment, sacred timing, and the awakening of both your souls at exactly the right moment. And as this unfolds, you will feel a clarity, a certainty, a peace, a knowing that all of the past, all of the pain, all of the heartbreak, all of the waiting, all of the confusion, all of the fear was preparing you for this encounter, for this love, for this union, for this destiny, for this miracle, for this awakening of your heart. And I want you to feel it now. Even as you hear this, feel your heart expanding, feel your spirit rising, feel your vibration matching the frequency of love, abundance, joy, and destiny. Feel the energy of the universe shifting around you to make this possible, to make it inevitable, to make it real, and to make your soul remember that love is not something you chase, it is not something you force, it is not something you beg for. It is something that is divinely guided, something that is aligned with your energy, something that appears when you are ready, when your heart is prepared, when your spirit has been awakened, and when the timing is perfect. And I want you to take a deep breath, Prince, and let that truth settle, because the universe is already moving, your angels are already guiding, your soulmate is already being prepared. Your destiny is already unfolding, and when it arrives, it will feel like everything has finally fallen into place, like the puzzle pieces you didn't even know were missing have finally been completed, and you will look back and realize, this was never by accident. This was never coincidence. This was divine timing. This was always meant to be. Now listen carefully, don't scroll past this, because this part is for your heart, your body, your mind, your spirit, and every part of you that has been aching, struggling, or carrying burdens that feel far too heavy. And I want you to imagine right now that there is a wave, a flood of divine energy, a current of healing light that is moving toward you, surrounding you, touching you, filling every cell, every organ, every thought, every corner of your being with a power so strong, so pure, so restorative, that it cannot be resisted, it cannot be blocked, and it cannot be denied. And as this wave of energy flows into you, it begins to dissolve the pain, the sickness, the stress, the anxiety, the tension, the fear, the heaviness that has taken up space in your body, your mind, and your heart for far too long. And I want you to feel it now, feel it in your bones, feel it in your chest, feel it in your head, feel it in your soul. Because every moment you have endured struggle, every tear you have cried, every restless night you have spent wondering if relief would ever come, every time you whispered a prayer into the dark, every time you held your breath and hoped that something, anything, would change, was never wasted, because all of that pain, all of that stress, all of that sickness was preparing you for this very moment, this awakening of your healing, this surge of empowerment, this release of what no longer serves you. And I want you to understand that healing is not just about your body, it is not just about physical relief. It is about your mind clearing the fog, it is about your heart opening to peace, it is about your spirit rising above the heaviness that has tried to weigh you down, it is about energy shifting, frequency changing, vibration rising, because when you are aligned with your divine essence, when you are attuned to the love of God, the universe, and your angels, the healing that flows through you is unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. And I need you to really grasp this, feel it, absorb it. Because what you are about to experience is not temporary, it is not fleeting, it is not partial, it is complete, it is total, it is full restoration on every level. And I want you to see, even in your mind's eye, a golden, healing light pouring down from above, cascading over your head, flowing through your shoulders, down your arms, your chest, your stomach, your legs, filling every joint, every nerve, every muscle, every cell with warmth, with love, with vitality, with life, with energy, with clarity, with peace, with freedom. And as it flows through you, it carries away every trace of sickness, every residue of pain, every lingering shadow of stress, every anxious thought, every worry that has been whispering lies in your mind, telling you that relief is impossible, that peace is unreachable, that joy is temporary, because the truth is the opposite. The truth is that your healing is divinely guaranteed, your peace is permanent, your joy is unshakable, and your body, mind, and spirit are being restored right now, even as you hear these words, even as you imagine this light moving through you, even as you breathe, even as you feel. Because healing is not just something you wait for, it is something that happens when your heart, mind, and soul are ready to receive. When your vibration rises to match the frequency of divine restoration, and you can feel it already, can't you? The subtle shift in energy, the tingling in your body, the calm that begins to settle in your mind, the heaviness that starts to lift, the stress that begins to fade. Because your angels are not passive, the universe is not idle, God is not silent. They are moving, orchestrating, aligning, clearing the path, sending the signs, opening the doors, removing obstacles, and even now, while you may not see it with your eyes, the energy is shifting, the vibration is rising, the healing is happening, and I need you to pay attention to every little confirmation, every subtle sign, the song that plays at the perfect time, the unexpected smile from a stranger, the call or message that arrives just when you need it, the repeated numbers, the vivid dream that lingers after waking, the sudden clarity in a situation that had you confused. Because these are not coincidences, they are confirmations that the divine is moving on your behalf, that your healing is being activated, that your stress is being released, that your body is being restored. And the moment you truly believe it, the moment you truly surrender to it, the moment you let go of doubt and fear and resistance, the floodgates of divine restoration open fully, and you experience a wave of relief that you cannot contain, cannot ignore, cannot unsee, cannot unknow, because it is real, it is powerful, it is transformative, and it flows through you with a force that leaves you breathless, leaves your heart full, leaves your spirit alive, leaves your body energized, leaves your mind clear, and suddenly, everything shifts, everything changes, everything aligns. Because healing is not just a one-time event, it is a process. It is a journey, it is a frequency, it is a state of being, and as you allow this energy, this light, this divine restoration to enter fully into your life, you will notice changes everywhere. Your thoughts, your emotions, your interactions, your decisions, your energy, your relationships, your opportunities, your life itself will start to reflect this shift. Because when your vibration rises, everything around you rises with it, and I want you to imagine the freedom, the weightlessness, the joy, the peace, the empowerment that comes when you are no longer carrying burdens that were never yours to hold. When stress loses its grip, when fear is replaced with faith, when sickness is replaced with strength, when confusion is replaced with clarity, when heaviness is replaced with lightness, when doubt is replaced with certainty. Because this is what divine healing looks like. This is what the universe has been orchestrating for you. This is what your angels have been preparing you for. This is what your soul has been praying for. This is your moment, your time, your shift, your breakthrough, your miracle, your restoration, your peace, your empowerment. And I want you to feel it in your entire being, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, in your body, in your energy. Because this is real, this is happening, this is your life transforming, your stress releasing, your pain disappearing, your body renewing, your heart opening, your mind clarifying, and your soul expanding. And I need you to hear this and really let it sink in. Nothing can stop this healing. Nothing can block it. Nothing can delay it. Nothing can diminish it. Because it is divinely ordained. It is spiritually guaranteed. It is cosmically aligned. It is perfectly timed. It is supported by angels, guided by God, orchestrated by the universe. And it is happening for you right now, even as you listen, even as you breathe, even as you imagine, even as you feel, even as your heart opens to receive, even as your soul rises to meet it. Because your healing is here, your stress relief is here, your empowerment is here, your restoration is here, your divine energy is flowing into every part of your being, and you will never be the same again. You will never feel the same again. You will never see life the same again. Because what is happening now is more than relief. It is more than recovery. It is transformation. It is elevation. It is restoration. It is divine empowerment. It is the alignment of body, mind, heart, and spirit. It is the frequency of miracles. It is the energy of angels. It is the love of God. It is the movement of the universe. It is the shift you have been waiting for. And as you take a deep breath now, feel it, let it in, let it fill you, let it restore you, let it empower you, let it heal you, let it free you, because this is your divine inheritance, your right, your blessing, your miracle, and your life will never be the same again. Don't scroll past this. Your breakthrough, your healing, your soulmate, your divine destiny is here, and it's calling your name. Take a deep breath, comment "I'm ready," and open your heart fully to receive it. Share this prayer with someone who needs it today, because the universe is moving, angels are guiding, and miracles are already on the way for you. Your moment is now. Claim it.